Omni and Space Soldiers could, I say our bated breath, could steal the victory away.
Absolutely possible. Look, Space Soldiers have a similar story to me that Immortals had. Struggled forever to get through the minors, get through the qualifier. Finally, they're in a major. They're in the top 16 of a major now as well. Maybe there's something in that. But let's be realistic. The one thing I've got to focus on as they head toward the B site aggressively, Calyx gets tagged, is how aggressive Phelps plays and how they play around that. That was the issue, is that they were over-aggressive with Phelps on the SK lineup. So see if they try and force a style out of him that's more favorable. Calyx to 14, bomb planted, and a retake coming in 3 from Cat.
I love this boost from coldzera as well. No CT's going to be checking that. That's very sneaky as Major starts to encroach on the bomb site now. Frag starts to exchange left, right, and center, but they all go in favor of SK Gaming. Wonderful stuff there. He purchases that weapon this round. Standard smoke towards middle. Remember, SK have not practiced with this particular lineup in a long time. They've been focusing on the bigger tournaments. Well, the more, this is obviously the biggest it gets, but there's a lot more tournaments where they'll be able to play with bolts, so they've been focusing on that. Major now presented with opportunities. He flashes one. He can actually get a nail. 2 kills right there. It's actually very well played indeed. He will fall back without going down.
As well, the Fur Major stepping up. 3 kills already in the op, and they run toward him. Fallen in the corner, still gets an angle, catches the light shot. Just go for the drive-by shooting, but he's getting overwhelmed because Fallen sneaks inside of the apartment. Major had no inclination. He was already staring down toward Catwalk. Good response engine, but is that too late? They've lost 2. Done a good amount of damage, but they've given up a bomb. Thankfully, a nade will collect Fallen. That will certainly benefit them on the retake.
Looking very good as Taka takes down engine as well, but the round is not over quite yet. Xantera is out of nowhere, gets to the bench, finds a double kill, and now it's just down to coldzera. Galil and Hand managed to get a dink off there, and the clutch really begins here. They have got a little bit of utility. The incendiary is good! And it will push coldzera back. Calyx and Xantera, the 2 strongest fraggers on the team, managed to come up track
and be efficient. Then it looks like it's going to be A this time rather than B. That also means that Furr's got to slow down ever so slightly. Watching to make sure no one's going to rotate behind him, because if he kills this too soon, he'll draw attention, and Fallen is not in position. He's gone for it. He's got 2 lined up. Calyx down. He's got to take those when they're available. If it was just the one, it might not have been worth it, but 2 plus the op, that'll certainly do. Fur! Oh, I thought he was going to get Xantera's as well.
Can you imagine if he just won the round like that? That was unbelievably good from Fur. It has set Fallen up for a potential victory here, but still 2 players to find and a bomb to plant. 40 seconds. He'll just take that risk here and go for the plant, and CTs will allow him to do it. Gives himself a real viable chance now. He has 1 decoy to work with as both CTs coming from the spawn area.
Still considering top of the stairs. I thought that Fur might just sit and actually wait for vision to get Fallen closer, but now he's got to clutch it. Fur's job has certainly been done, and it was incredible. They know where he is, and he knows where they are. Xantera's is low, which means he takes down Major. He's got a real chance at it. For 1 versus 1. He's waiting for the peak to come around from Xantera's, who can't go for the jump, and Fallen's got the headshot. What a clutch back from SK.
Fur, that was so sick. He done.
But certainly a chance to get back in the site. Good fight from Calyx. Engine sneaks in behind Cole. He was ready for it, but he couldn't get the kill. It suddenly becomes level 2 versus 2, but just Calyx remains hit for Phelps. He's picked that up because he has armor as well, and he's got the kill on top of it. Good pistol round for SK. Their 2nd pistol round in this game.
Absolutely is. coldzera saving the day there with a nice shot towards shore to delay them as they came out. Phelps with 2 frags himself. He did say Taka had to get 1. Had plenty of opportunity, you're right, but he did nail the first shot that was required. And then Space Soldiers made it very interesting, the 2 versus 2, but couldn't close things out there. Well,
there it is. There's the buy. It's almost like you played this game, Henry.
Once or twice, many moons ago.
Fallen's actually given the op, I think, to Taco, and that is spawn. It's actually not spawn dependent.
Taco, he plays B by himself, right? So this allows him to be a turret at the B bomb side.
I was going to say, because Fallen actually had a brilliant spawn to get to middle, but you're right, he is going to take it toward B.
Yeah, so that's fine. It's not like it's a massive adjustment. Fast play, though, from the Space Soldiers. Fallen corners, nades out, but it doesn't seem to matter. It's clumsy, but they all count. 3 kills for him. Really nice shutdown there from Fallen. Just 1 player ready for Space Soldiers. We're all going to be tied up here. They went for the fast.
Good read. That's be exposed, but can't find the shot on Paz. So it's answered immediately and position given up. Phelps is forced off, the angle. Tied at knots, but either way, he can't peek because he's on 16, which Means bomb plant for sure, and pass finds Fur, responded by Cold, but now Phelps needs to get information fast enough on Calyx, and he's actually going to back off his first approach because he's spotted going A main. This could catch Cold off. If the information was relayed and Cold doesn't consider that he could be back in the site, he'll be left in the open, and that's exactly the case. Great read from Calyx.
Yeah, absolutely. Trying the beta is going towards the A ramp. That's exactly the one from the window area. Just as the smoke goes down, he times it to perfection, protects Fur. He misses a few, but ultimately 2 in the round for him. Not bad at all. They will be force buying here. CZs, MAC-10s, UMPs, AK-47 for Xantaras. Little in terms of the utility. SK win this, it's pretty much done. So much pressure now on the challenging team, Space Soldiers. Towards a last chance saloon now. What a game it's turned out to be. I did think this would be the best of the day. Living up to expectations.
The difference between 14-14 and very little money for SK was 1 HP. Yeah, that is a good game. Down, Phelps doesn't care. He'll fire through it, and Paz gets found. They've advanced far into the site, though. Major's already at the ticket booth. He could go exactly that, straight through. He's going to go over the top. He's forced off. Phelps is reloading. How does he not get that kill right away? He manages to do so, but man, oh man, he took a lot of damage doing it.
The CTs using that gap, exploiting it, if you will. But make it a 4 versus 3. Major can't upgrade. Still on the MAC-10 here. Low HP as well. Looking towards CT Spawn. First taking a ton of damage. Down again. And SK close it out right here, right now. Xantaras doing everything he can to deny that. Fur drops. And still, the dream is alive for Space Soldiers.
Marco trying to get the information peek back out. Brings it to 2 versus 2. Xantaras on a deagle, and deadly, but that's fast enough to defuse as well. Cold holds the angle. 16-13. SK become the second Legends team to win. But man, oh man, did they ever have to work for it?
They absolutely did have to work for it, Matt. What an absolutely fantastic game. I really enjoyed it. Commiserations to Space Soldiers. A difficult draw to enter this stage of the tournament to SK Gaming. They had them on the ropes, and it came down to 1 HP in that key round.
Well, that's day 1 done. SK 16-13 with day 1 done.